Welcome back, my name's Nesto, you're watching Nerd Motto. Alrighty guys, this is actually going to be the first episode of Warcraft Wednesday, so this is where we're going to be going over all the World of Warcraft news of the past week. This one's actually going to cover the past week and a little bit before that, just because I didn't make an episode last week, but we got some pretty exciting stuff to go over. We have the world first kill of Skill Commander Sakareth by the Guild Liquid, and the reveal and confirmation of that Evoker Legendary, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. We have the confirmation of the third Evoker spec, the Augmentation spec, and what that means for the game. We also have some Blizzard news with, the company, and we'll also go over some older stuff in terms of like gear upgrades and stuff like that. So stick with us. Yep, the Guild Liquid did achieve the Mythic World first kill of Scale Commander Sakareth for the Aberrus raid. And when they did achieve that world first kill, Scale Commander Sakareth dropped a legendary evoker item called the Cracked Titan Gem. Now this is a fist weapon, and it starts a legendary questline for evokers. Now, this is a little bit of older news, but Blizzard did confirm with the launch of 10.1 the announcement of a third evoker spec, Augmentation. Now, the Augmentation spec is going to be something new that we've never seen from Blizzard. It is going to be a DPS, but not a DPS in the traditional sense where it's just doing damage. It is going to be a DPS support spec. So, the Augmentation spec is going to be unique because it's going to buff allies in increasing the defensive stats of tanks, increasing the offensive stats of DPSs, and increasing the healing stats of heals. So it's going to be very interesting, and it's also the first time that Blizzard has, or World of Warcraft has released a new specialization in the middle of an expansion. So it's very unseen. The Augmentation specialization does have some automatic targeting or proximity-based moves that make it easier to buff party members without losing focus of enemies. Now, with the release of patch 10.1 last week, we got updates to crafted gear. These updates came in the form of embellishments for all classes. So the embellishments aren't specific to each class, but there are ones that are best for each class, and Wowhead does a really, really good job of breaking down what crafted gear goes with what embellishment best for your class. So you guys should definitely check them out if that's something you're interested in for your main or your ult. An example of this crafted gear update is the Unstable Frostfire Belt for Blood TKs, along with the embellishment of the Shadow Flame Tempered Armor patch, or the Alchemical Flavor Pocket. Now, like I said, Wowhead has really detailed tables going in depth on which crafted gear item and which embellishment goes best for your class and specialization, so you guys should definitely check them out. Now, the way that you're going to be getting these Sparks of Shadow Flame is by completing a weekly quest with the Niffin in Loam. The name of the quest is A Worthy Ally. Now the way you're going to earn these Sparks of Shadow Flame is by completing a weekly quest for the Niffin in Loam called A Worthy Ally. This is similar to aiding the Accord in previous patches, however, instead of awarding 3,000 renown, it's going to order 1,500 renown. The new gear system that you use crests to upgrade comes in 5 levels. It goes Explorer, Adventurer, Veteran, Champion, and Hero. Now, Explorer goes from item level 376 to 398, Adventurer goes from item level 389 to 411, Veteran goes from item level 402 to 424, Champion from 415 to 437, and finally Hero 428 to 441. Now obviously, to obtain the higher level crests like the Aspect crests, you would need to complete higher difficulty content, like Mythic Key plus 17 or plus 20, in order to gain those crests that you need for that hero gear, right? So it's not for everybody. There is going to be stuff that allows people to get catch-up gear relatively efficiently, like with the Explorer and Adventurer's gear. It's going to help you catch up your ults a lot easier. Now this system is good because it allows the players to gradually improve their gear over time, giving them a sense of progression and accomplishment, even for their ults, which is great. That's a nice addition to add to the game. Now, for more sobering news, in a surprising turn of events, Microsoft has acquired Activision Blizzard, although the purchase is still subject to authorization. This acquisition has raised concerns due to ongoing investigations into Activision Blizzard's work environment, which came to light in 2001 when the state of California sued the company for fostering a toxic workplace environment, particularly for female employees. The impact of this acquisition on the future of Activision Blizzard remains uncertain, and only time will tell how it unfolds. To end things on a positive note, it's an exciting time to be a World of Warcraft player as the game seems to be moving in a positive direction, Blizzard seems to be listening to their player base, and the overall status of the game is in a good spot right now. If you've reached the end of the video, please consider liking and subscribing to help support the channel. We will be posting new Warcraft Wednesday videos every week, just going over the World of Warcraft news of the past week. If you guys are riding, ride safe. Till then, see you later.
Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.